Vivek Ramaswamy pairs up with Ron DeSantis against Nikki Haley. As they reveal, there are a lot of corruption and wrongdoings from Nikki's past that people are not aware of. But why suddenly Vivek and DeSantis are helping each other and are attacking Nikki together?
That I never said government should go and require anyone's
That's
name.
false.
She said, I want your name.
She
As President of the
absolutely said
United
it.
States, her first day in office, she said, one of the first things I'm going to do,
I said
all
we were gonna
social
get
media
the
is, I
millions
want
of
your name.
votes.
You can roll the tape. She said, I want your name. And that was going to be one of the first things she did in office. And then she got real serious blowback, and understandably so, because it'd be a massive expansion of government.
With that, Vivek came out and revealed crazy details from Haley's past and shocked everyone during the debate. This is a crazy story development, so let's explain how Vivek Ramaswamy pairs up with Ron DeSantis against Nikki Haley. So, throughout the evening, DeSantis and Ramaswamy consistently targeted Haley, highlighting this as a key theme of the event. Haley, now ranking second after Trump in the early voting states of New Hampshire and her native South Carolina, is also vying with DeSantis for the second spot in Iowa. This state is particularly crucial for the Florida governor, who has placed significant emphasis on his performance there. And from the beginning, Vivek openly criticized Nikki Haley's understanding of foreign policy. He argued that having experience in foreign policy doesn't necessarily equate to having wisdom in that area, expressing skepticism about her ability to identify regions in Ukraine. Ramaswamy escalated the matter on X, directly challenging Haley's grasp of the geopolitical areas she proposed for American military intervention. Ramaswamy tweeted, "I made a bet that Nikki Haley couldn't even name just 3 regions of eastern Ukraine that she wants to send America's sons and daughters to die fighting for. Turns out I was right." Ramaswamy intensified his critique by targeting one of Haley's prominent backers, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. He labeled Fink as the monarch of the woke industrial complex, suggesting his influence over her policies. Then Vivek continued and openly said that Nikki is not a good person, compared to Ron DeSantis, who is a commendable individual.
And I'll say that jokingly, Ron DeSantis is a good person too.
According to Vivek, Haley's financial trajectory raises questions. After leaving the UN in a state of bankruptcy, she quickly amassed wealth as a military contractor and a board member of Boeing, a company she had previously supported.
Nikki, you were bankrupt when you left the UN. After you left the UN, you became a military contractor. You actually started joining service on the board of Boeing, whose back you scratched for a very long time, and then gave foreign multinational speeches like Hillary Clinton is, and now you're a multimillionaire.
This is reminiscent of Hillary Clinton's approach, involving speeches to foreign multinational entities. As Ramaswamy explained now, as a multimillionaire, the numbers seem to tell a story of corruption. Additionally, as Vivek revealed, Reid Hoffman, often likened to a younger George Soros, is actively funding lawsuits nationwide against Donald Trump to exclude him from ballots and supporting left-wing causes. He has emerged as one of Nikki Haley's major backers. Larry Fink, the head of BlackRock and a leading figure in the ESG movement, is another supporter. As Vivek said, his backing of Haley suggests her opinions are not unbiased. For instance, her recent suggestion that every American's online activity should be linked to their identity indicates a disturbing level of control, pointing to deeper corruption than previously thought. And Ron DeSantis paired up with Vivek and also condemned Nikki Haley for her past. Discussing ESG, environmental social governance, and organizations like BlackRock, according to DeSantis, it's significant that in Florida, where they were managing a portion of the pension fund, their adoption of ESG strategies led DeSantis to withdraw $2 billion from BlackRock. But as DeSantis says, Nikki Haley is likely to succumb to the pressure of these major donors when it really matters and will not act in the best interest of the country. DeSantis also criticized Haley for being susceptible to the whims of her major donors, particularly in matters related to China, claiming she would exhibit weakness due to their sway. He also accused her of holding excessively liberal views on transgender issues. Throughout the debate, DeSantis and Ramaswamy continued their criticisms of Haley's connections with donors, climaxing in a moment where Vivek displayed a handwritten note saying, "Nikki equals corrupt" on his notepad. Vivek said, "In our third debate, when I pointed out Ronna McDaniel's unsuccessful 5-year tenure as the party leader and Nikki's unethical international dealings in the military sector, she accused me of having issues with women. My response to Nikki is, it's not a woman issue I have, it's your involvement in corruption. That's the crucial point for everyone to understand. Nikki is corrupt." Then Nikki Haley accused DeSantis and Vivek for defamation. She said that they are lying about her, about what she wants to do with TikTok, with requesting algorithm from social medias and trying to obtain personal information from users. Nikki said, "I never said government should go and require anyone's name." And that's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.